Hey, what's up, guys? Mori Langshaw, the Phenom agent, here in the office at, you won't believe this, but it's a little after 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure a lot of people, as I'm shooting this video, they are fast asleep, getting ready for their work day the next day. But if you can see this, it's a little after 4 o'clock in the morning. See if you can see it on this computer over here. I'm not sure if you can even see it, but that's really not important. It's after 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in the office getting some work done, and it just led me to kind of take 2 minutes out of what I was doing to shoot this video, because it really dawned on me. And it's ironic because I always knew this, but never really focused in on what I really had to do, and it even forced me to write a blog about it. You can go to my blog, thephenomagent.com/blog, and I wrote a little blog about the common denominator. I call it the common denominator. You know, I follow a lot of people out there in the world, successful people that I look at and read their stories. I have my mentors here locally that I talk to all the time, and everybody says something different about how they got to where they are, but it's one common denominator that they all just say. It comes up in conversation about the core of why they are where they are, and the common denominator is they work. They put it in, they get it in. They don't work 9 to 5 and stop and then start over the next day. They work from 9 until they can't physically function, and then they take a break and then they start right back up. You see the difference? So I'm looking at the common denominator about hard work. So I've been really focused on that for quite a few months. Like, I'm in here right now going through my property exposure system that it tends to work really well. I'm a real estate agent, so I'm into buying and selling houses quickly. The last house we sold in 14 days. About 3 weeks ago, we sold a house in 8 days. Last month, we sold wholesaled a deal in 4 days. And I say that not to brag, but to say that I put in the work to market the properties, to get the properties exposed to the masses. And if I expose the properties to the masses, they see my properties for sale, they see my opt-in, and I get a lot of leads, and I build a list, and then I email that list, consistently to let them know that I have properties for sale. So right now it's 10 after 4, and we're doing it all over again. So I say all that to say, you have to, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you want to run a successful business, you're going to have to put in work. I got a lot of people to thank to really drive that in my head, because I really took it for granted with some other stuff that I had going on. But now, if you're not willing to sacrifice, and I'm talking about what do we sacrifice? Sleep. How about that? If you need your 8 hours, then the chances of you running a successful business, the percentages go down. So reevaluate. Look at what you got to do to get the stuff done, and let's get it in. And let's get it in today. So let's make it happen. That's it. See you.